Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. If you could do me a favor, hit the like button on this video right now. Smash that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new and hype the video as well if you can. But listen, you know what they say, right? They say 1-0 to the Arsenal. Arsenal fans used to sing that song all the time under George Graham back in the day. And now Arsenal Football Club today back on top of the table. Listen, that was the mantra, that was the aim, that was the mission before the game. Yes, it wasn't pretty. Yes, it wasn't free-flowing. Yes, there was a lot of goals involved in the game. But the task remained clear for Arsenal Football Club, and that was to go back to the top of the table. Listen, people, I can't lie to you. Man City won their game, and I can't lie, I was thinking to myself, yo, 8 p.m. under the lights, Hill Dickinson Stadium. I know Everton have got no Njai, no Ghana Gay, no Dewsbury Hall, and obviously it kind of resulted in a game that there was a lack of quality for Everton in that game. But you still thought to yourself, they could cause some problems, you know, because the waiting, the pressure of knowing that a team, for the first time, by the way, Man City were top of the table for the first time. And for Arsenal to play their game, what? How many hours later after the Tottenham-Liverpool game? After that, and then you got to wait all the way till 10 p.m. until it's confirmed. Yeah, you need nerves, you need an understanding, you need mentality, you need to. Everything needs to be on point. And Arsenal Football Club today have got their win. Was it pretty? No. Was it not convincing? No. But if the two posts. They hit the post twice. You know, and if that goes in, it's talking about a different story today. It's 3-0, it's job done. Because let's be honest, man, Everton didn't pose a threat. It was on Arsenal to deliver. It was on Arsenal to take their chances. It was on Arsenal to create more. It was on Arsenal today to do what needs to be set. Because Everton at home, they've been up and down. They got beat by Tottenham 3-0. They got beat by Newcastle 4-1. They've not been great at home. They've got the few wins here and there against Forest, against maybe the teams around them. They obviously beat us away from home. So they can be a problem. But today, they lack very, very much quality. And I think for me, Arsenal were resolute. The defence was solid. Was there an opportunity for a penalty? I can't lie to you, yeah. When you look at the penalty, yeah, Saliba kicks and Mama Tieno Barry. You can't do that. Does the ball go out and then it happens? Yes. But I've seen them be given before. And Arsenal, I ain't gonna lie to you, there is a hint of luck there. Do you need luck? Yes. But I've seen them be given before. You know what I mean? And could the manager, could the referee, should I say, gone to his monitor and checked it out? I don't know. But maybe there's a new rule now. Once the player kicks the ball out and it's nowhere to be contested, where does Saliba then put his leg out there? Because Saliba wants to win the ball. If it's 50-50, and say, for example, Tieno Barry just slightly gets there ahead of him, and then Saliba, bang, hits it, then it's a penalty. But I'm guessing now the new rule is that if the striker, whoever's the opposition, gets the ball and he's taking it as far away as he can, he's not in control of it, the meaning now has to be, are you in control of the ball? Is there a feeling you're going to win that ball and is there an advantage being played? That's what I'm guessing the new rules are, because that's the only thing I can remember. But Arsenal took the lead nonetheless for a penalty. Stupid from O'Brien. Could have been a penalty, to be fair, with the Gyokeres push. Very, 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 very risky. If you're going to do that, you have to do that very discreet. And he's almost just pushed him into the box. Did Gyokeres dive a little bit? Did Gyokeres kind of move a little bit and say, what's going on there? Maybe, in a sense. But I can't lie, all in all, when I look at it, when I look at the situation right now, when I look at what happened, it's a weird one for me, because why is O'Brien putting two hands? You're already about 7-foot giant. Why are you putting your hands up like that for? Are you crazy? Are you dumb? What are you doing, bro? Like, it's just stupid for me. You're not going to get away with it, especially when you're that tall. He uses two hands to get to it as well. Clear penalty. And you know what, man? I thought to myself, is it going to be Saka, the designated penalty taker? Is it going to be Odegaard, because he's the one that collected it? Who is it going to be? Guess who it was? Fair play to Odegaard. He see the struggling Gyokeres walking over and said, yo, do you want it? Yeah, take it. And he gave it to Gyokeres to give him the confidence boost. Listen, there's no there's no shame, there's no embarrassment, guys. We've all been there before. A player who's struggling says, you know what? I want to take that penalty. I need this right now. I need this for my confidence. I need this to be able to produce more. I need this to give me a little bit of a kickstart again because I've had a injury. I've come back. I've not been the same. I need a little penalty. I need a little charity. This is not bad. It's not something embarrassing, but it is true. He was gifted a penalty today, and my word, did he take that? What a penalty. There is a reason why he can score penalties. This brother, lethal. Pickford's a very good penalty stopper, by the way, but that was absolutely lethal. The power, the accuracy, and the aim in that penalty was ridiculous. And you know what? There's a reason why he takes them. So, listen, maybe he should be on penalty duties because he smacks them in the net. Did he have a great game? Probably not. But at the same time, I don't think he had a bad game. It's one of them with Gyokeres, right? When Jesus came on, you can see instantly Arsenal started to move it a little bit better. You can see instantly the link-up play is a bit more smoother. He can get the ball in tight angles, Jesus. He can do the 1-2 give and goals. That's where Jesus thrives on. The problem is with Gyokeres is, though, he had one opportunity where he got in behind, and then it was a good kind of almost tackle from Michael Keane, and he went out for a goal kick. Gyokeres isn't going to peel away from me. He's going to have space. He's gonna have to do better in terms of movement. He's going to have to be a bit more good in little tight pockets and whatnot. And he's that sort of player. He's going to have to be in the final box and be a bit more aggressive in his kind of runs and his turns and where he moves into. But right now, it does look a little bit robotic. And again, does that get better in time? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Do Arsenal fans care today? Probably not. But I'm just letting you know that Gyokeres and the what he did today, I don't think it was bad, nor do I think it was great. It was in the middle. It was a few good moments, few good little link-up play, few hold-up play. I don't think he lost the ball every time today. I mean, I'm going to get his stats up today right now, if I can get you the stats up. Yeah, let me just check Gyokeres. He got a 7.2 today, and this was his performance today. 3 out of 5 accurate passes. I mean, he is only having, I think, 18 touches on the box. But this one's key, though. This one is very, very key. Out of the 18, he had 7 in the box. That's what I want to be seeing a little bit more. You want to be seeing more touches in the opposition box. And I think that's crucial for Arsenal. Get him into the box more often. And I think that's where he did well today. In terms of his duels, 2 out of 6 again, a little bit, not the greatest. 1 out of 4 aerial duels. So it's still a lot to work on for a player. Again, it's physical. Tarkowski and them, man, are physical. I don't expect him to win battles today, but he didn't do too badly today. The best player on the pitch from me was a combination of these two, but I'm going to give it to Declan Rice. I thought he was excellent today. Completed the most passes today. I thought in the middle of the park today, he was, look at that, 87 out of 97 passes completed. 90, that's crazy, by the way. You look at his tackles, 3 tackles, 0 blocks, 4 clearances, 2 headed clearances, 2 interceptions, 10 recoveries, people. Ground duels, 4 out of 6, 3 out of 3 aerial duels. Absolutely brilliant tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Listen, you know what I say about Declan Rice. And when it becomes repetitive and when it becomes boring, that's when you know you've got a good player on your hands. When you do the things right again and again and again. When you know you're going to get a 7 out of 8 out of 10 performance. Today he looked fresh. That's because he has had a week off now. It was everywhere today for Arsenal. Whether it was cleaning up outside the box, whether it was driving with the ball. For me, Arsenal, I know Zubimendi has done decent until now, but you can clearly see who's the main man in that midfield, and that is Declan Rice. If Arsenal don't do well, it's because Declan Rice had a stinker. Let's be honest. If Arsenal are getting ran through the midfield, it's because Declan Rice isn't performing. And I thought today, for that stability and that understanding and that just the little ball, second balls, the little, 50-50 tackles, Declan Rice was ever present in that midfield. I think for me, he kind of almost summed up that resilient performance from Arsenal against an Everton team who huffed and puffed, but every time they try to do it, you just see Declan Rice sweeping it up, sweeping it up, sweeping up. And that's what you want from Declan Rice. Again, like I said to you, I think Trossard hits the post, or was it Zubimendi? Someone hits the post. Zubimendi definitely hits the post. Yeah, Trossard. Trossard has to kill the game off. Trossard, absolutely brilliant play from Arsenal. 1-2 give and go. The way they move it out from the back, play it into midfield. I thought Odegaard's second half performance was better than the first half. Plays his trust. Trossard has to score. I don't know what. Listen, you can talk about posts, you can talk about whatever. Trossard has to score. It's as simple as that. He has to score. He has to do what he needs to do. He needs to bag it. Simple as that. And then you're looking at a different kind of performance today from Arsenal, a different sort of game, a different sort of feeling right now. But end of the day, today was about winning. That's it. Simple as that. You can milk it. You can talk about this. You can talk about, oh, we want to play fancy football. I hear it. I also do want to play fancy football. But in this period here right now, yeah, in this Christmas period right now here, collect your points. Man City are doing it in style, and fair play to them. They're playing brilliant football. But I tell you what, at the end of the year, the season, when you look at these kind of games here, and you say to yourself, right, that Brentford win, this win here, the little wins where you get them points here, 3 points in the bag, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Will they have to figure out the performances? Cool. Will they lift it up against the Liverpools or whatever? And you'll get that. But for now, these little small teams that cause a bit of problems and that, game should have been wrapped up today. Still, job done, 3 points, and they're still top of the table. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I've been Saeed TV. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.